The rate button is one of the most important buttons on any professional camera. And I say professional camera because if it's not a semi-pro or professional model camera, it won't have a standalone rate button. You might say to yourself, that's not important. I can just go into my menu system and click rate and then go through all the pictures and rate them one at a time through the menu system's rate function. But that kind of defeats the purpose and it makes it a lot more cumbersome. And the reason why I say that is because if you can just touch a button and give you a rating for an image, that means the world in digital photography. You can take so many images on a shoot and not really know exactly which one was more important than the other, or which one looks better, or which one you thought looked better, or which one you thought the client thought looked better. I took Arena out to the beach and we did a photo shoot. The photo shoot only lasted about an hour, but within that hour, I was able to get just about all my images rated along with photographing the images. 1,058 images. Sometimes when you're photographing, or a lot of times when you're photographing somebody who's posing behind the camera, the difference between a pose could be the eye direction, the face direction, the torso direction, the facing toward the light, whether they weren't facing toward the light, whether that looked good, whether that didn't look good, based on what you're trying to achieve. And a lot of these things could be the simplest things, not just the body, but also the lighting and how it relates to the body of the actual person, model, subject. Going to the next image, you got to double, tap to zoom back out to the wide angle so you'll know exactly what images you're being taken or you're looking at. And then you have to go through all of it. It's just a time consuming process, but to scroll through the images is way faster on your camera. And you can hit the rate button way faster on your camera. Well, just about as fast as you can on your computer, your desktop, your laptop. But you have the camera, which is designed to show all the images as fast as you possibly can see them by just scrolling that little wheel. Now, that is not the case with Lightroom and other software, because the software is designed to show you a certain size of the image at a certain time, and with all the different resolutions going from horizontal to vertical and all of it being raw 45 megapixels, it's hard because the computer has to unpack all of that. So these are the things you can think about. It's faster, like I said, to rate it 1 star in the field because you know exactly which ones you want, which ones you don't want. If you make a mistake, you can always go back to Lightroom. Once you rate them by star, you can just go back to the couple of images within the one you start. So let's say, for example, I start an image with her hair down. Chances are the ones that are with her hair down are right next to each other or close in proximity in the sequence of what I was photographing. So I can just take off the rating filter and then I can just go back a couple of images, maybe 4, 5, 10 images, and I'll probably get to the one that I'm looking for that I didn't rate. If you don't shoot a lot, you won't really notice this difference. You won't notice the difference of getting a CF Express Type B card over a SD card, because if you're not shooting something like high, volume, 1,000 pictures per shoot or hundreds of images per shoot, tens of thousands of images per shoot, you won't really notice the difference of organization on the spot, saving you time, energy, and effort. I'm done with Century FX Studios. Stay tuned for the next video.